line, even your determination to see the best in people becomes a liability. You'll excuse red flags because you want to believe in the possibility of goodness. You'll reinterpret cruelty as stress, deceit as misunderstanding, control as care. And this is where the narcissist thrives, because they know you'll bend reality to preserve your idealism. They know you'll sacrifice your own sanity to maintain the image of them you once believed in. They know you'll rewrite the story to keep the hope alive. And every time you do, they tighten their grip. This is the psychological trick. They invert your strengths into weaknesses. They don't attack you where you're weak, because that would be obvious. Instead, they corrode the very foundations of your identity. They make you question whether kindness is naivety, whether loyalty is foolishness, whether forgiveness is weakness, whether empathy is self-betrayal. Over time, you stop trusting your own virtues. You begin to doubt yourself, to see your best qualities as defects. And when you lose faith in your own goodness, you lose the core of your identity. That's how they weaken you, not by overpowering you, but by making you disarm yourself. The tragedy is that most victims don't see it happening until years have passed. They look back and think, how did I let this go on for so long? The answer is brutally simple. You let it go on because you were good. And that goodness was turned against you, not by accident, but by someone who understood, perhaps better than you did, just how powerful it was. They celebrate your failures more than their own victories. This is one of the clearest windows into the psychology of a narcissist, because it reveals not just their insecurity, but their fundamental hostility toward your existence. Most people experience envy from time to time, but envy usually comes with a trace of shame. If your neighbor buys a new car, you might feel a pang of jealousy, but you don't hate them for it. You recognize that the feeling comes from your own lack, and you move on. A narcissist doesn't operate that way. For them, your success is an existential threat. It undermines the fragile narrative they've constructed about themselves as superior, untouchable, and always on top. Every time you achieve something, it doesn't simply annoy them, it wounds them. It tears at the thin fabric of their self-deception. So what happens? Instead of celebrating their own wins, they invest their emotional energy into celebrating your losses. Watch closely when you stumble. They light up, their eyes sharpen, their tone changes. If you fail at something important, they don't offer support. They mask their glee poorly, sometimes even pretending to console you while savoring the collapse inside. This is why their praise feels hollow and their sympathy feels off key. At their core, they are waiting, always waiting, for the moment when your life takes a downturn, because that downturn reassures them. It restores their